Listen, I have an idea.
It's how I feel when you make lemonade. Whatever today has given you. 5'11" headaches, still call it Thanksgiving. True.
Welcome to another edition of the Super Dupa podcast. I'm your host, Rob Griggs, here with the super producer, McMahon.
Yes. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I am doing very well. Glad to be here.
I see you got that dope socks hat on, fam.
Always, man.
Yeah, man.
White Sox winning some games now, man.
I saw that, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at us. Got some winning teams out here, man.
Well, I don't know about that, but
for the Cubs, I understand they won.
No, they dropped some games. Well, they won today, but yeah.
Listen, man. When is this time of year? I'm reading more books. I'm paying attention to my family. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't watch baseball, bro. I'm actually like this. Oh, you guys are really growing, huh? Look at that. Thank you for checking out the Super Duper Pod. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials. What up, Sarah? SUPADUPAPOD. And online at hp53productions.com for our herch and additional content such as the Father Good podcast. And I'm on Ed McMahon with the Easy Smoke and GM podcast. I know you guys are recording soon because training camp is on the way, man. So
we got a game this weekend, man.
Who's playing this weekend?
Bears play the Dolphins, first game of the preseason.
No doubt. So I know
we'll have something to talk about.
Good. So guys, got your sports fix. Make sure you check out Ez and the fellas. I hope it's a good season. Hope we don't have to do Bears therapy.
We're always have to do some therapy, some type of therapy.
Yeah, we got there pretty quickly last year, man. But we'll see.
There's always some type of therapy with the Bears. So,
well, make sure you like, subscribe, share wherever you listen to this podcast. Also, find us on YouTube. At HP53 Productions. Again, leave your comments, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell another that you are listening to the SDP. Want to shout out my man Mike Davis who joined us last week. That was a great episode. He was just talking about blurs. Make sure you check out his store, his location, all that information. But yeah, we really appreciate him jumping on the pod. Going to have some more guests come on in the upcoming weeks, so we're excited about the SDP. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend, we back again. See, freestyle, dog, from last week. So, we'll get right to it, man, because I'm sleepy. So, Ez, I shared this story with you. Just, people probably don't know. Give us some BTS. So, Ez, you don't know what we're going to record literally until it's like we turn the week. So we're talking about tonight? Because I like to get your immediate reaction to it. Right? That's a method to the madness. I try to prepare. And I saw this article and I was like, this is ridiculous. So shout out to Mashable.com because, as it says, should we share our STI status on dating apps? Sex positive. Yeah. So if you go on YouTube, you saw Ez's face. It's literally the same face he made when I told him right before we recorded.
That's man.
So listen, how does that go? So, hey, I'm Mike. What's your name? Sheila. I got syphilis. Hey, this was nice. Take care of yourself. Doctor's urgent care's up the street. That's it.
I've got a touch of chlamydia.
Like, whoa, a touch? That means you got it. So there's a lot. This from the article.
The penicillin is working though.
Wait, what?
It's on the way.
Okay, I'm kind of jumping ahead, but I see whatever. You see these ads like even for the prep and all this stuff. And we're not making fun of it. It's just what it is. But it's like they look so joyous in this. It's like, hey man, you got some stuff that you can't shake. I don't know what this is, man. Like, what are we doing? All right, I'll get to the article. Some people will listen to us. I'm going to read bits of the article. There's a lot that can complicate dating. So they're talking. Pretty much, they started the story out just talking about dating app fatigue and just how we talked about it before with dating apps. A lot of it comes from Mashable. Just how you put your picture on there, how people are engaging on there, and so. Thinking about now having a STI into the mix, it really shouldn't have since 1 million of U.S. contract an STI every single day, and most are curable, but having an STI can complicate dating even further. So here's the thing. We talked about this before, right? Go
Oh,
ahead.
before you go there, when did we switch it from STD to STI?
I know. I'm with you. That's a
I've been out of the games. I don't know.
yeah, right. You take these tests. But
Yeah.
my other thing is this, right? It was again, you and I talk about this often. We are of the age of this stuff. They scared us of this
Yeah.
stuff. Like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
scared us straight. You understand?
Yeah.
Again, we talked about it before. All the rap songs were about contraception, having your own luggage for that, right? That's how successful your trip was gonna be. And it's like, yeah, one has it's every year, but it's curable. It's like, hold on, if you got one, that was a mark on you. You know what I mean? So it's like so the fact that this is just like even the fact this is an article is wild to me. You know what I'm saying? That people are even like it's cool to say, yeah, I got but I guess the other side of it is this before we get into it, right? I guess would you rather know, that they got something?
Well, that's bad marketing. I mean,
oh, oh, I'm with you.
if I'm looking at you now, I've never, done online
Yeah.
dating or anything like that. But
Not
I'm
even
saying
Black Planet. Not
if
even Black
that's
Planet. Wait, not even Black Planet?
no, I didn't know.
Okay. I mean, we know
No.
the king of Black Planet. We won't say
I
his
know
name.
one, yeah, I know one guy that used to use
We
Black
won't
Planet.
say his name.
In fact, wait, no, does being a wingman count?
Oh yeah, I've been a wingman with
Yeah,
the same person probably.
I was a Black Planet wingman once
Okay. Same
or
here.
twice.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. I've
no,
been some
I was never the one to go on Black Planet and try to, nah,
because it's
that was
funny
never my thing.
because to that point, you're like, wait, what are we doing again? Where
Yeah.
are we going? We going where?
So
You better how? Oh boy, go ahead.
to that, yeah, if you're putting that into the into your about column, I'm probably gonna go to the next one.
Yeah, because again, I'm with you. The dating app is a marketing tool. It's saying, hey, these are my qualities. But I mean, because I don't say, hey, I forget to put stuff back in its right place. I don't put that on the front of my you know what I mean? It's just something you find out when you're with me.
By the way, I have herpes. No, I'm good. No, it
You're
doesn't
cooking
work.
today, dog. We just got started. But also too, also too, like now I feel like that's a conversation you have if you're gonna get down. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's like, all right, we've
Well,
gone
yes, you should have
we
that.
we
Absolutely.
didn't go on to Ruby Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't
Wow.
Starbucks together. No, that's a throwback for you. But
Yeah.
now I want you to come back to my apartamento. You should
Yes.
probably say, hey, I got stuff you can't get rid of. Just wanted you to know. And even at
Yeah.
that particular point, before you start kissing, well, then the other side of this, where you start kissing and touching and stuff starts rolling, and before now I was like, wait a minute, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you. Maybe something got touched or kissed, and now you got something happened as well. So
Uh-uh.
I can see, but you're making poor decisions. We did that in a while. So only 28%. This is back to the article. Only 28% of the people with an STI will feel comfortable disclosing their status to a partner. But communicating STI status should be a key part of sex. It's important, not just for the health, but for theirs too, and for helping reduce the very real stigma attached to STIs. So one sex positive dating app, Wax, I don't know what it stands for, is on a mission to make STI status sharing a natural part of dating by encouraging those conversations with an integrated test result sharing feature. So I think that's kind of their angle, right? It's like because again, people should share, in all seriousness, right? We've read a lot of stories people weren't sharing it, right? Like guys on college campuses, whatever, were passing stuff along to girls, right? And it was like nobody knew, and now of course, unfortunately, they have an unprotected sex. So maybe sometimes protected sex, but stuff is just happening, and now he's passed whatever. Like I think it was a guy giving HIV to women at one. I think when
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
yeah, it was like just and so but the thing is, unfortunately, that's the people that won't mark that they got something that they have an ST. You know what I'm saying? They won't use the feature on the app saying this is what we have, but this is what people are talking about. So from a tech standpoint, users are in control. Back to the article. With consent, the testing data is validated via SHL and made available to share privately with matches. So there we go. So if you match with somebody, then you share with them.
It's still early, I think. Unless are we talking about like a a Match.com
I think it's more like
or are we talking about like a
Tinder.
Tinder type thing?
Right, and to that point,
Okay.
I feel like if it's Tinder, because again, I'm with you, I didn't really do dating apps. I did the dating app. I don't know if I told you this. I jumped on one of the apps. I forgot what it was. A buddy of mine was like, "Hey man, just do it. You clean up, da 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 da." Okay, man. My kid's teacher was on there, so I was like, "I'm out." Yep. I'm out. Y'all ain't getting me. Nah, dog.
Oh
I
man.
ain't gonna be on TV, Playboy. No, do.
I know somebody that got caught. Um, I think they got on there. They were married though,
Dog.
but they really weren't really doing nothing on it. But they just
They
was,
was lurking,
just
being a creep.
lurking, just looking at yeah.
That's not even work. That's worse.
And they got caught because somebody saw them on there.
But you this one, no, that's stupid. Call for nothing. Might as well, you know what I'm saying? You do catfish these people. What? Come on, man. What are we doing? No, but they closed that. I think we talked about Ashley Madison. Was that the one Ashley Madison?
Well,
Or
that
did
was the one that was for married people that were looking to cheat.
but that also got leaked. I think
They
somebody
got
leaked.
right. They got
That was rough. That
yeah.
was rough. But yeah, but then you bring up a good point. Like it's like this. I think this is more like for stuff with Tinder where
Okay, so
a
this is where
match,
you
a match in this standpoint
the
means
goal
you
here
looking up.
is to just hook up and that's it.
But here's the other thing, though, is so we've talked about the initial uh, thing is I see it. You have, this lady so she's nice. Oh man, she likes to waterboard. Oh wow, she's from Florida. Oh, she has herpes. So next, you keep going. But like but there's somebody that might go, you know what? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, if you have herpes, then
that's what I was about to say. I don't know how it works because I
you
don't.
say,
Hey,
well, I guess
trust me.
that cancels everything
Trust
out.
me.
So
I
yeah.
never want to know how it works. But wait a minute. But wait a minute. But my thing is, I hear you, but you don't make super herpes.
I don't know how that works, but
Yeah, and guess
I
what?
don't think you do.
Guess what? Don't want to know how it works.
No.
I hope I'm completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? But like, but I'm with you. Is like, does that cancel out? It's like, hey, you got it. I got it as
Well,
well. But then nobody getting healed, man, because it's just like, again. I have a doctor on to talk more about this because we are not equipped to have this conversation.
yeah.
No, man. So here we go. Still, the future lands in the digital landscape. The sexual health stigma is alive and well. And putting that information out there, even with privacy controls, isn't as simple as flipping a switch. Adding it to the mix, the horror show that is dating apps right now, are these apps the right place to have all those important conversations? Mashable speaks to sex educators and people who've navigated dating with an STI to find out. So pretty much the article kind of gets to what we're discussing. Like, is this really worth doing? Are people going to be honest? Is this the best way to navigate? But I think, if this is your lane and you are having multiple sexual partners, you should, number one, you should be keeping safe, right? And just making sure that you are protecting yourself. And number two, you should be getting tested regularly because, some fall through the cracks and now you're out here bad. And now you've given something to somebody because you didn't want to get tested. You're like, I'm cool. She said she was cool. I'm fine. Yeah, nothing's. And then now you got to call six people back. That's uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So,
God. Glad I
you
never
know
had
what
to
I
do
mean?
that.
Huh?
So I'm glad I never had to do that.
Look, man. So the thing is, so I think but I understand where they're getting at. It's just a question of, do we think that these dating apps is the right place for ask that question? And I guess I don't know if we have a definitive answer on it, right? But I feel like I don't think it is, right? But I understand the idea, and maybe that's something that they should. Maybe it's like you should ask. I'm sure they get like tips on asking people questions or like how to build your profile, that kind of stuff. And maybe like that's one of the questions you ask is, do you have an STI? You know what I mean? Because again, just from a marketing standpoint, you're gonna get a certain type of person, either like a person who they have said STI that you have, or they like that kind of stuff. And do you want that? I don't know.
So basically, this wax thing is sort of like a Carfax, right?
Yeah,
Ooh,
essentially. Yeah, man. You don't want
that's
that.
rough, man.
You don't want that out in the either. Because guess what? What if you want to change your mind that somebody screenshotted your it's like you said you had this. Huh?
Oh man.
What? So
I'm glad I'm out the game now, man.
hey
This
man,
is
listen, it's wild out here.
it's
But listen,
yeah.
y'all be safe. Please be safe because it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to put your stuff on a dating app, and then for who for what? And now you're that guy. What guy? That guy. All right. So so next story. And so we're kind of speaking of that. I was watching. You watch Paradise on Hulu?
No.
Man, it's great, man. It's just show with Sterling K. Brown. I think it came out last summer, and it was a very suspenseful show. It was fantastic. I don't want to give any. Well, it's been out of
What's
years.
what's it about?
So essentially, well, I can't talk about without giving away, but essentially, Sterling K. Brown is caught in this kind of suspense thriller. He's protecting the president.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I thought this was like a reality type show.
No. You think about like Love Island or
Oh,
something? Yeah,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
It's a real show. I heard Love Island is actually pretty dope though.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah, dope for like killing your brain cells. But Paradise, so put that on the list, dog. Like really, just
okay,
watch the first episode, and it's like this was a very well written show.
okay.
I got Hulu and I got the basic Hulu, so I got all the ads, right? So I'm sitting chilling, just letting the ads go through. I'm watching clothes. Chipmunks ask me questions, kind of binging it because had some time. And I kept noticing, man, it was a bunch of those medicinal pharmaceutical commercials, right? To the
Okay.
point even Brooklyn was next to me. She just going, like she starts. I was like, I know, Brooke, it's a lot. It's a lot for me. That's she really was like, I was like, I know, it's a lot. Shout out to autism. So like I was just like, I got it, bro. But I kept noticing is so like the commercials maybe a minute, you know what I'm saying? So they got nothing is everything. Right. I know you've seen that one.
I've seen that one, absolutely.
They hopping over, but then for 15 seconds they tell you what it will do. And then for 45 seconds, it's like, hey man, your leg's gonna come off, your eyelids are gonna burn, your tongue is gonna go inside out, but your butt won't hurt anymore. It's like, oh, I don't know if I need this. I'll figure something else out. So it was a medicine that they had on there. It's called Nexplanon, right? And so let me
What's
just find it.
what is that cure?
So that is a long-acting reversible birth control implant, right? So often referred to as simply the implant. So it's a thin, flexible rod inserted under the skin of the upper arm, offering highly effective contraception for up to 3 years. It releases a hormone called estrogen, etina, et, something, and which prevents pregnancy primarily by stopping ovulation and thickening cervical mucus. So it's for women, right?
Okay.
And so how it works is it prevents ovulation. Yeah. So again, it's pretty much you can do this. You got to take no contraception, for 3 years, right? I mean, obviously, it doesn't prevent STIs as we were talking about earlier, but it's over 99% effective in preventing pregnancy. But then it said all these like side effects. Of course, women will have like bad periods, they experience weight gain, acne, mood changes, headaches, blood clots, ectopic pregnancy, and
Blood clots.
yeah, and the women and I'm thinking, doggone, just pull out. What are we doing? You know what all these side effects? My goodness. Sorry, kids. I'm gonna have kids listening. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess you gotta you gotta weigh the pros and the cons of that.
I guess you do. I mean, if that's the life you live in.
Well, it's not a guarantee that those side effects are come. That's just, they
But
happen to it could have happened to two people
yeah.
out of 1,000, and they got to put it in there.
And I know that there are regulations to these pharmaceutical as they have to say that like legally, right? You go ask your doctor for this medicine, and you're like, yeah, I saw a commercial about it. They were flipping, they were in the meadows. My man had a yellow bike. They had great songs, but I don't know why I can't stop vomiting, man. They were I blame you. Like I listen, I use the bathroom backwards now. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
it's
the
like,
doctor was probably paid, a bunch
oh
from
yeah,
they
absolutely.
took a couple trips and all that, that's why they prescribed it to you.
Yeah, and so like there's regulations where they have to say all this, but it's like, oh, go. And I'm wondering, like, should we be doing that with other items? You know what I mean? Like, how should we be the side effects of just different things? Like, yeah, don't eat bacon. It's like bacon's great. It tastes natural, it tastes good, but your heart might stop. Cholesterol's going up. You know what I mean? Like, should we be doing this with other
Fast
products?
food?
Fast. fast food because then you are making a conscious decision. Is it more ethical if you then now know what is all intended? So then you try to do that with fast food, McDonald's, and other spaces. Like I've seen, like they'll have the label. It'll be so small, but it's like this is what's in the
Yeah.
meal that you selected, what have not. But I think that's something we should be mindful of. So even though I was making fun of these commercials, like, hey, that's actually not a bad thing to like. Hey,
No.
these are your pros. These are the
You have your Ronald McDonald Happy Meal commercial, and then by the way,
By the way, okay,
it
gonna
could
be
cause
fat in the mug.
high blood pressure,
Yeah, yeah.
diabetes.
Because think of all the things that we are eating and drinking and ingesting that are like for example, I was thinking about that too. Like, okay, these medicines have all the side effects. Does Tylenol have side effects? You know what I'm saying? I never read the bottle. Does NyQuil have side effects? You know what I'm saying?
Actually, well, you know what? They're not good for your. I think those medications, they pass through your liver. Your liver
Yeah,
has to. So yeah, they're
but
definitely side effects.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like
Yeah,
it's like we see these and I don't know again. I don't know the distinction. I didn't research that. Why like these commercials have to have so many details, but the
but
night
not the over the
yeah,
counter stuff.
it's like
Yeah,
the OTC,
yeah,
right? The stuff that's not prescribed, right? And
yeah.
maybe that's the thing. Again, that's the choice part of it. Like you chose to purchase this, and you can read the label versus the doctor saying you have to have this. So we publicly have to make that. And that's probably where the line is drawn. But I think people need to. But it gives you this false sense that right, like the NyQuil and stuff is cool because you don't see the side effects listed like blatantly on this. And I mean, they got the audacity. I would think they would at least cut the music off and have a guy come out and say, "Hey, I know that was cool, but this is what's this is what's wrong with it." They got the track still going, whole big dance number. Like, so your leg's gonna fall off and you're gonna feel numb. Wait. Say what? Like you tricking me. But I feel like we and people, everybody read your medicine labels, read this stuff. It's very old man pie today. But everything has a side effect. That's just the truth. Like you said, people pop in stuff, NyQuil just to feel, but drinking a whole bottle because like don't drink so much. 'Cause like you said, is that's your liver has to process that stuff,
Hmm.
right? And to get to your system, you drink too much of it, you do put so much pressure on your liver. I know you want to feel better, feel sick. Like everything has a side effect. So, like you said before, you have to weigh the pros and cons of what this will be. So
Absolutely.
that's that. Last thing is what we got here is gonna have a short episode today. So I saw the story on CNN.com. I just thought I thought it would make you giggle actually. So NASA's Butch Wilmore retires from astronaut corps after spending 9 unexpected months in space. So let's stop right there. 9 unexpected.
Is this he was one of the people that got caught up there and they
Yeah,
couldn't bring him back?
nine unexpected dog. And I would quit too, and I came back. So I told the ground, hey, I retired. I know I just started working here, but I retired. I'm out. Because I
I mean,
mean, go ahead.
that had to have been just a scary, scary time, man.
But more important, who was in charge that's on Earth that was like, you just getting up every day, they in space for months. You go to your kid's birthday party, you go to work. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like
man,
you should be
you
nervous,
were
bro.
you were planning to be gone for a week,
9 months.
and you
You
had to
miss all
spend
kind of stuff.
9 months up there, man. That's crazy.
You miss all kind.
Yeah, I quit too.
I was thinking about that, like how your perspective must change greatly when you go to space. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know how like you'll visit part or like goes to another country, right? For example, and you start to kind of understand just like wow how big the world is, or your perception of the world changes because it's like, well, or even us going to school out east, right? Let's take that as a smaller example. You had, because I say for me, when I went to Williams, I had an idea of what black was. I've said this before. Like I thought black was a very, your people were from the South. They moved up north. This is the foods you ate. That's what black was. But I go out east, and it's like that is different. It's the diaspora, right, of what black can be, and it's more cultural than a very specific. That's kind of how we get in trouble. That's a discussion for Dr. Williams another day. But it's like you just start to think of the world differently. Now imagine going to space, bro. You know what I mean? Like you can see the world. That has to change your
But you
perspective.
can't. But you can't come back to the world.
Right. I guess you go for 9 months.
That's crazy.
So Astronaut Butch Wilmore is retiring. This is from CNN, from NASA, less than 5 months after he returned from a troubled test mission that left him aboard the International Space Station far longer than expected. He was Wilmore, along with Suni Williams, piloted the first crewed flight of Boeing Starliner spacecraft last year. The mission gained worldwide attention when the spacecraft experienced several issues en route to the space station, including thruster outages and gas leaks. So here's number one. That start happening, guess what? Guess who ain't going? Rob Griggs. Y'all got to fix this now. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so how about this? Because I'm going to space. Y'all got to make sure this works. Williams and Wilmore have been expected to stay about 8 days in orbit, but NASA and Boeing
a week.
But NASA and Boeing spent weeks attempting to pinpoint what went wrong with their vehicle and assessing whether Starliner was safe to carry the astronauts home. Okay. So it was safe enough to just be in space for 9 months, but it couldn't come home. But again, we're not.
Well, no. They docked on the space station.
Oh, that's right.
So they were at a hotel in space, pretty much.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Now,
go ahead.
How big was this place? I don't think it was that big, and it was like 6 other people there.
The space agency ultimately decided returning the duo to Earth aboard Starliner was too risky a proposition. NASA announced last August that Williams and Wilmore will join the next International Space Station crew rotation along with 2 other astronauts and remain aboard the orbiting lab for several additional months. So Williams and Wilmore ultimately returned home in March, more than 9 months after they left Earth. Such a duration of stay in orbit is not uncommon, as astronauts routinely live on the space station for 6 months or longer when they serve on staff or rotation missions. But I mean, my man, like, that's not what I signed up for.
I signed up for 8 days.
I had something to do, okay? And now I can't go. And I can't even tell him I'm running. Like, imagine that call. Listen, I ain't gonna make it while I'm in space. Listen, just tell me you don't like me, okay? Just say this ain't working out because you telling me you're in space.
He missed a baseball season and a football season.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and almost a full basketball season.
But I mean, imagine that call though. So it's like, you count down, yeah, you doing stuff. It's like day at 12, you're like, hey, got a question. We're supposed to leave a couple days ago. I just wanted to check. I know we in space and all. I just wanted to make sure my calendar was correct. And they're like, yeah. We have a little issue, but we'll get back to you. And 3 months later, he's still in space, man.
What if you didn't get along with the people there?
You're gonna have to. Listen, I feel like that's the situation where everybody gets on the same page because it's like everybody mad. They're mad at the same thing. Like, listen, we got to figure this out.
Or the other people, I didn't sign up for these other 2 people being here.
Thought they was gonna be gone, man.
They taking all our resources.
And listen, and they wild because they the maddest. It's like, I'm not even supposed to be here. Everybody else like to be cool with this.
That dude ate my popsicle.
Less than another day, man. When the stuff start leaking on the front end, don't jump off. Just stay. You know what? I'm a wait till y'all get this.
No, I get why he quit. I'm with him.
Yeah, he like, nah, dog. Y'all don't get.
I hope he got full, his full benefits with it.
I'm sure they made some stuff happen, bro. Because I'm sure they signed stuff away, right? I'm sure it's like, by being on this ship,
I want my full salary for life.
He was like, so I don't own NASA and all this stuff. How about y'all let me retire with everything? They said, hey, that's say less. Enjoy.
Dawg said, no, I'm done. I wonder they asked him, do you want to go back?
He was like, nah, I see enough. I saw 9 months of it, Doc. I saw it all. Man. I saw it all. That's our episode for today. Thanks for checking us out. Please follow us on all socials, SUPA, DUPA, POD, online at HP53productions.com and on YouTube at HP53 Productions. As I missed anything?
Oh yeah. If 2 people have herpes, they just have herpes. It doesn't. They'll be okay.
I know Sarah looks at this is like, what do they be talking about every week? So I low-key want to call this episode Super Herpes, but I don't know how that's going to track. So we'll just call this for side effects. There we go. So it's not super herpes.
Not super herpes. No such thing.
You just get herpes.
Get herpes. Yeah.
But I guess that's the only way to go, right? If you got herpes, you have to see other people.
You gotta find the other person that has herpes.
So then but then that speaks to then people just out here getting herpes and still like, yeah, I'm cool. Nothing is everything. Come on, man. Got to live better than this, please.
Oh man.
Got to live better.
Is that the song for herpes? For herpes medication?
Say what now?
Is that the song?
I think it's that song. I don't know what that song is. I found it. I sent it to somebody at work one day. I couldn't stop singing it down. But this is, I mean, I don't think make it herpes medication because I feel like that's a different conversation. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. That's some people want to put on the market.
Never had it, so I don't know.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm gonna hear this. Make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. Please take care of yourselves. Hey, mama, this is the Super Dupa. Okay, Super Dupa podcast. Peace, y'all.
Solid take, I will go in a special way.